The most expensive thing you'll ever buy is the illusion of tomorrow. And this is the story of a man who finally learned its price.
Marcus stared at his phone screen, watching another perfect opportunity slip away while he convinced himself he'd be ready tomorrow. The notification glowed. Bitcoin down 15%. Perfect buying opportunity expires in 6 hours. He swiped it away. Just like the job application yesterday, the gym membership last week, and the message from Rose 3 months ago asking if they could talk about their failed relationship. Tomorrow, he whispered to his reflection in the gig economy van's mirror. Tomorrow, I'll have money. Tomorrow, I'll be smarter. Tomorrow, I'll be ready. But today had other plans. Marcus drove for Flash Deliver, navigating the city with packages that promised to change customers' lives within hours. Meanwhile, his own life had been stuck for 3 years. The morning route was routine until the GPS glitched, guiding him down a narrow alley he'd never seen before. The destination: a small shop between a crypto exchange and a meditation center. The sign read, Dr. Lee Digital Alchemy and Life Optimization. An elderly man stepped out before Marcus could knock. "Ah, you're early." Dr. Lee smiled, even though Marcus was 20 minutes late. "I've been expecting this." Marcus handed over the package. It was oddly heavy, faintly humming in his hands. "Tell me," Dr. Lee asked, "what would you do if you always knew the best decision? If you never had to wait for the right moment again?" Marcus let out a bitter laugh. "I'd probably still wait for tomorrow. I'm allergic to living my life." "Then you might appreciate this." Dr. Lee opened the package, revealing a sleek, tablet-like device, its surface swirling like liquid metal. The algorithm Stone. It can analyze any situation and show the optimal decision instantly. Would you like to try it? Marcus should have refused, but should have had ruled his life for too long. What's the catch? You can use it for 30 days, but every decision you delay costs you 1 day of the time remaining. Marcus touched the stone, and information rushed into him. He saw the fastest routes for deliveries, which stocks to buy, which words would reconcile him with Rose. Everything was clear, mathematical, certain. That evening he stood outside Rose's apartment, the stone glowing in his pocket with the exact sentence that would fix things. He raised his hand to knock, then froze. Maybe I should prepare more. Maybe tomorrow will be better. The device warmed in his pocket, and he somehow knew. 29 days left. Days passed in a blur. Marcus used the stone to maximize his delivery earnings, to find the cheapest gas, to pick the perfect investments, but every important decision he postponed. Talking to Rose, applying for a new job, choosing a direction for his life. I need to be absolutely sure, he told himself. Even as the stone confirmed his odds of success, every delay cost him a day. 25 days. 17. 14. The stone began showing Marcus something new. Missed opportunities branching into more missed opportunities. Relationships, careers, moments, all slipping through time like sand through fingers. Rose started dating someone else. The job he wanted was filled. The Bitcoin investment he ignored would have tripled. 10 days remaining. Marcus stormed into Dr. Lee's shop, fists shaking, the stone clutched in his palm. This thing is torture. You're showing me everything I could have, then watching me waste it. Dr. Lee sipped tea. I'm not showing you anything you couldn't see yourself. The stone offers clarity, not courage. Then fix me. Make me brave. Bravery is not lacking fear. It's moving anyway. You're waiting for a version of yourself that doesn't exist, the one who won't feel scared. That person lives in tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't real. Marcus's voice broke. So what am I supposed to do? What's the worst thing that could happen if you made one imperfect decision today? Marcus thought about Rose, about the fight that ended them, about the apology trapped in his throat for 3 years. I could fail, he whispered. And then, I could try again? Only 5 days left. Marcus waited outside Rose's workplace during her lunch break. The stone was in his pocket, turned off. For the first time in a long time, he walked into uncertainty without a safety net. Rose. She turned, stunned. Marcus? Why are you here? I came to apologize. Not because I found the perfect words, I never will, but because I've waited 3 years for perfection and lost everything that mattered. So, I'm just going to be honest. They talked for 2 hours. Awkward pauses. Hurt resurfacing. Long silences. But Marcus didn't run. He stayed. Spoke honestly. Listened deeply. Rose didn't take him back. Too much time had passed. But she forgave him. And for the first time, Marcus forgave himself. That evening, he returned the stone to Dr. Lee. I get it now, Marcus said. It was never about having the right answers. It was about accepting the consequences of my choices. Dr. Lee smiled softly. And what did you learn about tomorrow? Marcus exhaled. Tomorrow is just today's excuse wearing a disguise. 6 months later, Marcus had quit Flash Deliver and started his own logistics company. Not because the algorithm stone told him to, but because he finally stopped waiting for certainty. On his desk sat a photo of himself on the day he returned the stone. Not triumphant, not perfected, but finally alive. Every delivery truck carried his new motto, today's package, today's promise. Because Marcus finally learned that life isn't lived perfectly, it's lived bravely. And the brightest tomorrow is built by the person who refuses to waste today.